Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, there is quite a bit to go through. The market's all over the place. People are getting fearful. People are getting sick and tired. This is the ideal time I like to dollar cost average into all of my freaking investments. But anyway, big shout out to those of you who joined on the live stream last night. It was awesome to speak to all of you. And I will be doing another this week as well. So keep an eye on that. I'll definitely be keeping the community tab definitely notified about that one. Anyway, we've got updates in relation to Ripple and the SEC lawsuit. Sorry, guys. Again, we've got a significant amount of XRP on the move. Hong Kong literally going live with their Bitcoin ETF. So we've got updates about that. Peter Brandt predicts a Bitcoin bull run until 2025, which is interesting because I'm seeing a bit of stuff on X actually that there's, the peak has already been in. But I don't believe that at all, because a lot of things are coming right now. And we've got the Australian Securities Regulator here now looking at the Australian Bitcoin ETFs as well. Crazy stuff. And we have a $2.3 trillion pension fund market that sees potential driver for crypto ETFs as well. I mean, come on, it's absolutely crazy. Also, my 3 commerce bots on OKX and Bybit. We're going to have a quick look at those. Let's get into the video. Big shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, guys. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come on this incredible journey. Things are interesting and building. All right. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So make sure you give it a good thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff, right? I don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. All right. Formalities are out of the way, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there's a little bit of turmoil going on in the markets at the moment, but I'm not even worried about it because I know where we're going. If you haven't done your research about where cryptocurrencies are going, what is happening in the world of finance, decentralized finance, Bitcoin in general, it's going to be revolutionary, so people just need to be a little bit more patient. Anyway, this is bullish news, right? We have Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs in Hong Kong will officially start trading tomorrow on the 30th of April. That is literally tomorrow because it's the 29th today here in Melbourne. And yeah, there is going to be big inflows coming into that, which is going to be very nice. Now, we've got something interesting happening here on this one, but the banana effect. So the banana effect, 2011, 2014, 2019, 2022. If this plays out again, we see Bitcoin 300K as the new all-time high. I honestly believe this will happen as well. So we are literally right there on the right-hand side. You can see on the screen. Well, it's my right-hand side, but you can literally see on that chart right there. There is something brewing right here, and there's a lot of institutions coming in this space, guys. So keep a very close eye on that. My favorite altcoins at the moment, Solana, XRP, LCX. We have Sui and Hedera. Very nice. Everyone's bullish on XRP. Of course they are, because this is an absolute insane project. Also, I just want to make this point that this morning I woke up. It was freaking insane. I looked at my wallet and for some reason it went onto auto stake. I thought I lost a lot of Solana, right? I had literally a mild heart attack this morning, but I did some research about it, and you can toggle, these things off for the auto staking, I should say. So I did that and managed to get that straight back. So just be mindful if that ever happens to you. Just make sure you do your research. Don't panic first like I did. Just check that out, and you should be able to resolve it fairly quickly, which is nice. But anyway. Yes, that was today. And the top altcoins in my portfolio this morning, we had Acro, Ravane, CKB, and ICP. Very nice projects right there. Quick look at coin market cap today. We are currently sitting at $2.3 trillion, $57 billion in volume. We are down 30% today. which is interesting. Bitcoin dominance sitting at 53%, and we have the fear and greed index sitting at 57 as well. Bitcoin is down. It is Monday. This has always been the case for, gosh, ages, right? $62,368 today. It is down 2.11%. Ethereum is down 4.3% now to $3,169. Solana as well at $134, which is still bullish, guys, down 5.6%. XRP is at 50 cents. I'm not going to go through all of the coins because I'm going to be here for ages and I want to get through the news as well. Let's go quickly to Crypto Bubbles. And yes, before I do, I have the Wall Street Bull University linked below. This is my official Patreon page where I put up all my buys, sells, trades, indicators, trading bots, you name it. It all goes up in here. And very, very bullish is my dividend stock portfolio, which again, I dollar cost average into every single week. And that gets shared in the Patreon as well, the Wall Street Bull University. That's providing cash flow every single month. You know, I just did post up in there today. There's a lot of dividends coming in, so you might want to check that out. And I've also got all the links to my bots as well. The community tab is awesome in here. You can speak to everybody in the chat. You can direct message me here as well if you have any questions. It's just a lot easier to do that. Anyway, and there's also countless amounts of information in there that you will pick up a lot. There's 1,959 posts, nearly 2,000 posts. I'm going to have to get that up real quick. Now, again, 3 commas. The link is below for 3 commas if you are interested in this. I've got a lot of spot trading bots running at the moment. As I mentioned on the live, it's pretty straightforward. This basically allows you to trade the spot market 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You will not get liquidated because the way I've got these bots set up, there would be need to be a correction of 60% in the market, which has never happened. We've seen, you know, 5, 10, 15%, 20, 60% is just insane. Like, you're talking more than half the value of Bitcoin would literally disappear. So that hasn't happened, right? So I've let these sit in a long position. They're currently trading at the moment and sitting on OKX, by the way, because again, we can only trade on OKX, the spot market, whereas Bybit allows you to trade with leverage. I do have my positions open on Bybit as well. Now, just bearing in mind that the market is extremely volatile, so I'm just using 5x leverage. So that maintenance margin on Bybit is remaining quite low. Anyway, that is all in the Patreon, and the links for 3 commas are below. I'm using the Pro plan, the monthly subscription. You can use whatever you like. Here's a quick look at Bybit as well. Current positions at the moment open. That's at 12.21% on the maintenance margin. So, I mean, this is what happens. So with that lower leverage, it's going to allow you to stay in the deals longer. So I've just got all these positions open up with Ton, Solana, Hedera, XRP, Bitcoin. That is it at the moment because I'm just laying low with this. And of course on OKX, we have the spot market trades going at the moment. I've got 20 orders in the book. Again, I'm trading IMX, AVAX, XRP, Bitcoin, Chainlink, DOT, Cardano. What else we got here? Pepe. I don't hold it. I just trade it. And that is pretty much it, guys. Now let's get to the news. Join the Wall Street Bull University. You'll not regret it. Links are below. On the hour, it's a sea of red. And of course, on the day, it is literally a sea of red. Perfect opportunity. I like $2 cost average. This is when, you know, I like to buy when there's fear in the market. The only one that's pretty much is WIF. $2.66 up at the moment. That's currently up 1.3%. And BSV, again, sounds like the Lamborghini. That's up 0.9% right down to $64. And there are incredible buying opportunities still. People need to just remain bullish and focus. It is very difficult to stay focused. But XRP is up 0.1%. How's nice it's at 50 cents right here. Very, very cool to see that. Anyway, moving on, we have updates in relation to the SEC lawsuit. This thing is, you know, in my opinion, it's coming to an end very, very soon, all right? Now, quick thing of the vape right now. Don't vape, kids. It's bad for you. Anyway, we have some updates as well. We've got on Monday, which is today in the United States, the SEC versus Ripple case will take center stage. The SEC must file its opposition brief to Ripple's motion to strike expert testimony. And in March, the SEC offered new expert testimony in its opening brief, supporting arguments for a punitive penalty and injunction. And the injunction would prohibit Ripple from selling XRP to institutional investors. Significantly, the testimony related to Ripple's post-complaint activity analysis of its financial statements. In its opening brief, the SEC argued Ripple continued to breach U.S. securities laws after it filed its charges on December 2020, which is just ridiculous in my opinion. In its motion to strike, Ripple argued the SEC did not disclose the identity of expert witnesses or testimony during discovery. Very, very nice to see. Again, this could potentially be coming to an end because I'm sick and tired of it. But keep an eye on what the SEC does. I'm sure we'll find out very, very soon. There is $5 million on the move from XRP. Someone's made a big transfer right here. Now, this is crazy. Have a look at this. And we have the exchange flow data on sentiment revealed the decrease in the inflow and the outflow of Ripple. However, on the 27th of April, the outflow volume slightly surpassed the inflow. Specifically, inflows on the 27th of April right now were around 3.4 million XRP, while the outflow exceeded 5 million. This indicated that more XRP left exchanges than entered them, which is nice. Which could suggest bullish sentiment among holders anticipating price increases. Yes, I am long term right here. We have Hong Kong spot crypto ETF launch. No gateway to mainland China. And this would be absolutely wild if it did get that. But it's going to go live very soon. Now, the impending debut of the Bitcoin and Ether exchange-traded funds in Hong Kong won't extend markets to investors on mainland China, as per insights on Bloomberg, which is crazy to think that, you know, they don't even have access to it, but I'm sure they do in some way or another. After Hong Kong gave the nod to the spot Bitcoin Ethereum ETFs, 3 Chinese asset management firms, China Asset Management, Harvest Global Investments, and Bosera, set the stage for spot crypto ETFs via their Hong Kong subsidiaries by April 30th, which is tomorrow. When the market opens, it's going to be interesting. Despite the close affiliations with ETF issuers with mainland China, they won't be facilitating Bitcoin or Ether exposure for investors in that jurisdiction, which is going to be very, very interesting to see what happens there. We have Peter Brandt predicting that the Bitcoin bull market will continue into 2025. And I've been saying this as well, but Peter Brandt, acclaimed for his deep analysis on the crypto market, has sparked both excitement and controversy with his latest insights into the future trajectory right here of Bitcoin. Precisely, Brandt delved into the concept of exponential decay, pointing out the concerning trend of decreasing momentum in Bitcoin's bull cycles over time. And it's essentially being like flat in the market. I'm not worried about it. This is quite normal and quite healthy. And I think definitely I'm not going to get too much into this article because it's just draining, but I think honestly that we will see an extended bull market. I think that we will see the prices, you know, peak at around, 2025, usually, towards the end of this year, I should say in 2024, we will see a definite market move with Bitcoin, but people need to be patient with this because everyone is impatient. Right now, as I said in my live, people need to just chill out. Now, we've got the Australian Securities and Exchange, Commission, essentially, or ASIC, I should say, could approve spot Bitcoin ETFs here, which would be absolutely wild. And people familiar with the matter who asked not be identified as the information is private. And again, ASIC, or the Australian Securities Exchange, or ASX, is expected to approve Bitcoin ETFs before the end of this year, which is going to be very, very interesting right here. At least 2 entities have applied with the ASX, and another is working towards it right now, the report said. So keep a close eye on that. But this is also crazy as well. We have Australia's $2.3 trillion pension market right now seen as a potential driver for ETFs. Australia is expected to see a surge in Bitcoin ETFs mirroring the United States and Hong Kong. Issuers like Van Eck and BetaShares have submitted applications to list the Bitcoin ETFs. And Australia's $2.3 trillion pension market may drive ETF inflows as individuals can choose investments. Very, very nice to see that. So again, if you've got a pension fund, it's like the Roth IRA or something similar to that in the United States, our pension funds here anyway, but they could literally allocate a portion of that to cryptocurrencies, or I should say Bitcoin and Ethereum. That would be definitely bullish. Now, moving on, let's go to the net inflow. Cryptometer.io, let's see where the money has been flowing. Let's have a look here. We have Sologenic, we've got XMR Monero, we've got Bitcoin, Solana, Helium token, I believe that is Litecoin, and that is pretty much it, ladies and gents, for that. Let's quickly go to X and have a look here, and thank you to those 6,382 people. You guys absolutely rock. Now, moving down, this is a 1 hour long interview with Michael Saylor. I'm not going to play that one. I will play this one, though, for you because that's bullish. Have a listen to this.
I think when I looked at it for an hour or 2 or 10 hours, I thought, in 2030, I said, maybe it's going to go the way of online gambling. Maybe it'll get banned. When you spend up to 10 hours, you think, oh, maybe, and you're skeptical. But when I got to 100 hours, I started thinking, hey, this is better than gold. This is a really good idea, a digital asset. And when I got to 1,000 hours, I realized that this is probably the best asset. And then somewhere past a few thousand hours, you start to conclude this is an instrument of economic empowerment. This represents property rights for 8 billion people. This represents the singularity where engineering and science and mathematics crashes into economics and politics. And now economics is going to be a science or an engineering discipline, not an art or a pseudoscience type discipline.
He spent over 1,000 hours on this, guys. That's a lot of research. I mean, you can't really argue with that. Now we've got chart veteran Peter Brandt. Yeah, again, bullish cycle may be over. I doubt that. And someone put up this, I think it was Forbes, the good for nothing blockchains. Ridiculous. Yes, we've got XRP, XLM, ALGO, and ADA now, Cardano, I should say. That is ridiculous. Do not listen to that. They are some of the most bullish crypto projects ever. And yes, again, launching tomorrow, Bitcoin ETFs in Hong Kong. That is really nice. We've got 11.5 million US dollars moving from Binance to an unknown wallet. Thank you very much. Gas fees on Ethereum recently fell to 6-month lows. Not that I use it because it's annoying. And which could signal sooner rather than later the altcoin season to actually start, which would be very, very nice. And this is probably one of the most bullish photos ever. Literally, the IMF is working with Ripple to utilize XRP to disrupt traditional finance system. Agreed. Thank you, Ali G, for this one. I mean, look at this photograph right here. I can bring it up on the screen. I mean, look at this. We've got some pretty bullish people right here. All banking giants, fintech. We've got Christine Lagarde from the IMF, Managing Director of MAS. We've got Global Head of Securities at Swift in the house, the IMF as well. And of course, we've got Brad Garlinghouse sitting with all these individuals. You know what's funny though? I don't see Vitalik, basically having these kind of meetings, right? Just wake up, people. That's all I'm going to say. And yes, that's all of the banks being used, or I should say using Ripple and the XRP ledger. Very, very nice. And that is pretty much it right now. Now, Raoul Pal is an incredible analyst. Go listen to him on YouTube and do some research because the stuff he's putting out is extremely bullish. But guys, I'm remaining optimistic and extremely bullish as always. Dollar cost averaging, not listening to any of the FUD out there and not even looking at the price because we know what we hold. All right? Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Make sure you have a good night, good afternoon, and good morning if it's morning. Have an espresso. I'll be back tomorrow. And I might even do a live on Wednesday night. We'll see how we go. Peace out, Bulls. Have a good one. Take care.